I think 10% it's good enough for this light. At least I think so. I don't know why I'm trying to fight with the lights in the middle of a stream. I don't know what I'm really expecting. Yeah, okay, let it stay like this. Alright, back. Let's go jump into the Skyrim, why don't we? Before I have took a break, we have basically done the entire Soul Karen. So now we are going to continue and try to find a way to read the Elder Scrolls, which already Dexion has gave us a method, a possible method. Hey Sloth, Merry Christmas to you too, and I believe I have not give shout out to Crunch on today's stream, so let me do it right now. I don't believe I gave him the shout out. There we go. Outer Worlds, he's still on that playthrough. His first playthrough is playing on hard difficulty. Alright, so where do I need to go now? Map marker, please. Because I do believe it was in Riften. So apparently it's somewhere due north. Well, it's actually not due north because it's the Dawnguard would need to go to a different location to actually find the appropriate location, I suppose. Yeah, let me do it like this. Let's go for Merryfair Farm. You may be right, but it's always appreciated. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Okay, now I can find the location. Apparently it's all the way over here in the Ancestor's Glade. There we go. Well, no time to waste. Let's go. I also should be able to summon Durnevere again, but maybe nowhere over here because it's a pretty uneven piece of land. Just go for the Ancestor's Glade, I think. And I do remember this place. Why did they pick up the Hanging Moss again? Well, anyhow.
Very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Yeah, probably gonna have some words because, you know, trees. Quite pretty, honestly.
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries.
Indeed.
I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
Alright, so now I think I need to attract the moths towards me. And we're gonna get to take a vampires over here later, but they're not gonna have any chance because I'm such a high level. Well, there goes the draw knife. Get a bark from the trees. There's one right over here. And that's a little bit too close for the camera. No thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, head empty. Doesn't spoil the beauty. Miko is a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah,
unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
It's either butterflies really like me or I smell so bad. And I only hope it's a ladder. It's not the ladder. And again, I kinda hope it's a ladder because I can just wash myself and the problem is automatically solved. Hey Mizzy. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Okay, where do we see more? Okay, there's number 5. There should be number 6 over here. Where is the 7th? Oh, never mind. There it is. Found it.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Well, I am at the spot. I guess it's its best moment as ever to read all the Elder Scrolls that I have. Elder Scrolls Blood. Speaker Serrana. Oh, it's your birthday today, Mizzy. Well, happy birthday to you too. Nice. I didn't read it correctly. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, Ancestor Moth Wings. Can I eat them? Yep. Damage Stamina, Fortify Conjuration, Fortify Enchanting too. But the Magical region. I wonder if I can find more, if I can catch more of them. Just for prosperity.
Okay? Almost thought I lost you there.
Nah, I'm good.
As the snow.
Yeah, definitely. White as the snow. Especially considering the fact that I am an orc. You know? Anyway.
You okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm fine.
I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scroll gave me an exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Well, that might be too late for that. Touching the sky. Yep, as I predicted, it might be a little bit too late for that one. Where's my mark for that? There we go. Serena has a vampire throw. Nice. Okay, so where do we have to go now? According to the map, we need to go all the way, almost all the way to the north, right next to the Morgar's Ghoul. Druidat Redoubt. It's an area of Markarth, it seems. You mean Inigo? Yeah, Inigo is alright, I would say. Inigo is pretty alright. I'm gonna get some custom companions for the next playthrough. And basically every single time I'm gonna find a custom companion, I'm gonna exchange them, like every single either faction, depending on how many I'm gonna get. Either every single faction or every single day, I'm going to basically play with different companion. And mix them, and kind of mix them up. Well, Darkfall Cave, let's go. And now this is gonna be a trip because it's this cleaning up this area 7 hours. 3.5 hours should be good enough. Of course, there's it's blinding as hell. So I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna be honest, the candlelight did not help at diddly squat. Inigo is great. Hey, scorpion fish. Are they considered food or alchemy ingredient? Scorpion fish restores 2 points of health. I wonder if I'm gonna eat it. Am I gonna get poisoned to death? Tripod fish. New tripod fish by Apple. Buy fish for $3,000 and then you have to pay additional $1,000 for fins. GG. I think, yeah, that lets me out in Skyrim. Yeah, Inigo is good. It's probably like the best follower mod in my opinion. Very high quality stuff. Oh, there's a door over here. Doesn't seem like I will be able to find a lever for it. Maybe it's just an exit from the other side. Oh. Moonstone. I'm gonna need all the moonstone I can get. Well, we might not like it, but I do remember this cave vaguely, and I need to take a dunk in the water. Probably should take water breathing if I... Oh, no, never mind. Wheel! Oh, hi, Mr. Spider. Joining right illegally, it seems. Okay, I don't know where Miko is. Miko is probably somewhere in the back. He might join me on the next area refresh. Don't need the shrooms. Yeah, I know I can dual wield and do all this stuff faster. I just don't want to. I'm okay with the way I'm picking up my stuff right now, I guess. What I'm not okay with is with the amount of white that reflects out of the spider webs. but I'm being lazy. That's true. Darkfall Cave note. What does it say? Well, I cannot read that.
Why would anyone want to set up? Here. I wonder what happened to them.
What happened to them? Falmer have happened. Oh, excuse me. That, yeah, that spider popped out of nowhere, so I panicked. Okay, so it would make sense that Brandon could, like, fall down over here, start camping, place all the torches, got attacked by something and ended up over here. I always drink Earl Grey. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Oh, thanks, Serana. That's totally not gonna hurt. Well, it didn't hurt me. It definitely hurts you more. But now you have your lesson. You lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. Yep, it's gonna take a little bit of time for her to realize that activating traps and stepping on them all the time does not really give the like demanded. Does not really bring any good things to the table. Honestly, do I have a torch? I think the torch is gonna be a much better light for this than the candlelight. Can I pick up the torch? Like, honestly, I'm even willing to get back for the body and just pick up the torch. Just wait 1 hour. There we go. Torch is such a maybe it's not really making anything super bright, but on the opposite side, it is actually, you know, it produces a much friendlier light for anybody's eyes. If there is something that I still remember, and actually it's kind of tested and proven in schools, is that if you're using way too much white light for too long, you are gonna get nauseous. You're gonna basically feel absolutely awful. Do I hear something? No.
What is it?
Let's try some
Anything
things.
good?
I'm gonna give you one of the torches, because why not? Carry them with pride. And maybe you're gonna use them too, or maybe not. Hey, Miko have decided to join. How good. That's a good boy. Crunch, there's a chance that I just found one of your family members.
Where'd you come from?
And I secretly hope that I didn't. Can you guys tell me something about Skyrim? Because it's something that I do not really know. Do torches last forever, or do they eventually expire? Because I don't know if I should pick some with me. Because I'm picking those torches as I'm afraid that they're gonna basically disappear, expire. over time, and I just want to make sure. They last forever? Okay. I should actually put in the torch as a favorite item. And,
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
they go out on you? Okay. Well, he's definitely an elf. Hey, look at that. Serana is now using her own torch. Nice.
I am Knight Paladin Gelibor.
They run after
Welcome
5
to the
minutes.
great chantry
Okay.
of Auriel.
That's good to know. This cave is a temple of Auriel?
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the snow elves.
Snow elves? Do you want to say that you are a Falmer?
I prefer snow elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the betrayed.
Yeah, no, I'm screwing around with the lights. Don't worry about it. I'm just, need to find like a proper setting for the lights somehow. I imagine you know why we are here.
Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What type of assistance do you require?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother? Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
Hey, New. How are you doing? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you here. To use this, though. What exactly did the betrayed do?
They swept into the chantry without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many more way shrines there are?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive then.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's Ewer.
So I need to feel this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Well, I guess it's, maybe it's Lord time? Nah. Well, it's time to go for the part of Darkfall Passage. And it's going to be a quite an enormous area, to say the least.
Actually. Feel a little warmer now.
Well, I'm still gonna wear the torch. Hold up, where is it? So at least it's gonna give me a little bit more visibility. Those plants are funny. Hey, you. Hey, you. Memories of Fallout 4. Hello there. Cars and tent. Yeah, I don't need that. So we got Caruses. We're gonna have followers then. That's gonna be fun. And if I recall correctly, we also gonna get those ginormous insect called shell bugs. I remember that I cannot dig them too much, but I do remember there was something that I could construct out of the shell bugs. I cannot recall what it was though.
Where'd you come from?
How heavy are the torches? 0.5? I mean, that kind of makes sense. I think to me torches should weight only 0.2. I doubt the torches were, like even real life torches were that heavy. Then again, depends on the wood. Yes, this is on legendary difficulty.
I knew I heard something. Done and done.
Ebony Battle Axe, I can sell that. Say Ebony Battle Axe, but I secretly want to say Fortnite Battle Pass. How does Fortnite Battle Pass have anything to do with this? I have no clue, man.
Who's there?
Yep, Serana, I guess you need to... It's gonna take a little while before you're gonna figure out where to go. oh my god, he says Fortnite while playing Skyrim. Let's leave this guy's channel. He sucks. He's so cringe. The next season before Fortnite was even a thing, so who's copying who? You know, I hate that you are playing me. You are trying to play me out with logic. I do not like that. Okay, using logic against me is illegal in 7 states. Just saying. Interesting. What's gonna happen if I'm gonna fall down there? If I can even fall down there? Death? Well, not really death, but there's definitely something happening. Those 7 states are wrong? Oh, yeah, this is where I can find one of the shell bugs, I think. Or not. Or is it just the thing? I think it was just the thing. Excuse Miko. I do know that there are shell bugs, like... They're like those big stony things that are not really moving. You can dig them out. And somehow it just works. Yes, the thing with the thing.
Who's there?
Oh no, a trap that did not work on me. I think the torch got automatically replaced. Or not. Well, somebody picked up something, I don't know who or what it was. Ultimate Magicka, I'm probably gonna need it. Don't take the flawless diamond. Do I have mark for that? Yes, I do.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Yeah, I don't know that name, quite honestly. So, technically speaking, I kind of do not really have any opinions about that specific persona.
This won't end well for you.
Hey, look at that, Serena has spawned a skeleton. I think it was the skeleton that was arming himself. It works at Bethesda. I know nothing. I really don't. If I could be honest, that's probably like. I must have forgotten about this name because It's like when you throw that name out, it basically drew blanks. I don't know why. Probably should know something about that person. Considering I'm playing Bethesda games quite a lot. I don't know why it just did not ring the bell from you at all. Done and done. Damn. Ain't gonna lie, this chest over here was this one was pretty solid. Let me guess, it's a trap one? Nope. If I'm gonna cross it, it's gonna be trapped one, that's for sure. And there we go, all the traps activated. There we go, that's my Serana. That's my companion. If anything, if there's a one person that we can actually blame for some of the things, is actually Todd. Let's be honest. He's not without the guilt himself. I mean, the promises of infinite quests, 16 times the detail. Maybe canvas bags were not really specifically Todd's fault, but several endings for Oblivion, like the list can be constructed. It's gonna be a pretty long one too, and I really hate doing that because, you know, I really hate shitting on the company or saying bad words about the company that kind of shaped Darkfall Passage. No, okay, kind of shaped the way I'm playing video games and what kind of video games I'm playing. So yeah, I really don't want to do that. Kitty! That's Veil Sabercat. Now it's a dead kitty. Oh, it's a pretty kitty. I said Sabercat, so this thing basically got the same loot. Oh, I remember, this area also has those things. Like, I need to pick them up before they're gonna open, because the moment they're gonna open, they're gonna spread the poison, and that poison is no good. So I need to be aware, because those are if you could consider those bouncing Bettys of Skyrim. For those who don't know, Bouncing Betty is basically a type of a mine that when initiated, when the entire yield is ignited, what it happens is that Bouncing Betty jumps up into the air at a certain height and explodes. It's basically, you could not really call it a precursor to a Claymore mine, because Claymore mine is a directional. Bouncing Betty was an explosive that when exploded, the shrapnel went everywhere. But yeah, that works kind of the same way. Maybe not even remotely like a Claymore, because it just disperses gas. It's like a gas mine. Like if you trip the alarm, the gas is getting dispersed. It's kind of maybe like this. It's like a gas dispersing mine. If I'm gonna figure out what kind of effects it does, if I can find it, a vampire ancestor. Wait, is that food? It's not food. Then what it is? Candlelight bark, which is 1 for 300. Draw knife. Initiations Ewer. What the hell am I picking up? Oh, there it is. Poison Bloom. Damage, health, fortify, carry weight, slow, and fear. There we go. Ah, damn it. It's my last torch. I don't really want to use candlelights. Candlelight is a pretty awful spell. If I could say so. Oh dear. There's actually plenty of deer. Whoa, 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 move back, move. Don't push me towards it, Serana. That wasn't smart. Surrender.
What the fuck?
Kitty! Come here.
Done and done.
Indeed, it was done. Gloriously. Venison Veil. Okay, I'm gonna take the veil hides and anything like this because I would say that belongs in the museum. You're not really gonna see the veil animals like in the open in a vanilla game. They are like exclusive to this area.
I think that's another way shrine up there. Here we go.
Yeah, most likely it is.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Why, yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Okay, what's over here? Nothing. Okay. You still need to get to 4 more. Well, time to go to Forgotten Vale. Okay, I still have the torch. I don't know for how long it's gonna last, but something also tells me that we are not really gonna need it that much. It's pretty bright. It's 1 PM, so we still have plenty of time before the night is gonna happen. Then again, even if the night is going to happen, I'm just gonna wait it off. I'm kind of tempted to just jump down. Just to figure out what is down there. Welcome to Forgotten Vale. Population. Dead deer. And even more dead cat. Okay, good. That's definitely safe. Yeet! Can I climb up? Yeah, I think I can climb back up. No, wait a second. This is where we probably have entered, and I just did a silly thing. Because I cannot pick up those yeah, I did a silly thing. Yay! Yeah, thanks for the spam. Goodbye. If that's how you represent yourself on during Christmas, the first message that you put on the chat is like this. Bye-bye, Merry Christmas, spend them in your four walls of bullshittery, don't bring it over here. Yeah, I can already say that you have not lost a lot. So you don't really have to worry about like losing anything valuable. Yeah, whatever he's having, I don't care. Damn, this place is so big, I really do not know where to start. It is a ginormous look. Okay, let's go. Let's simply stick with the original plan. Left, clockwise. Because OCD is a thing.
Who's there?
I swear to God, Serana, if the animal that he would try to... I know that deers are cute, but they are not very offensive.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
It's so bright that you cannot recognize the saber cat from a deer. Like, look! You have saber cat over here, saber cat over here, and you have decided to go for a deer. God damn it. God damn it, Serana. You're tearing me apart, Serana. Okay, Saber Kitty, time to fly. Bye. Oh, I guess he's not alone. Did he actually manage to survive? No, he didn't. Good. Good, that was the plan. You want to start by... Wait, you have shops open at this hour? At this day? In 2022? In this economy? On Christmas? It just closed? Sus. Sus. Sus amogus. Hahaha, funny memes. I think the first shrine is like right over there. Look at me being funny on the internet. And saying jokes that are probably irrelevant since like last year. Anyway. I can hear something flying. Ah, it's all the torch bugs. Okay, never mind then. Excuse me for a second, sir. I see an ore over here and I need it. Especially considering it's a gold ore.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment.
Well, yes, I am ready. Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
But I'm gonna explore every single one of these myself. Now, I do not remember, do I have to cross every single one of these? I don't think I do. Because that's gonna take me back to the Darkfall passage. Back to the beginning, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. I actually, if we talk about candy, I have found something quite recently on YouTube. I think it was a video that I watched even before Christmas have started. Somebody have, I think it's called dry freezing. Or air freezing, forgot the actual name, but he put Skittles into like dry fryer. I'm sorry, I don't remember. What is exactly the name of the process? Like, sorry about that. I'm probably gonna try to recall that as we're gonna talk about it. He basically put those things into the air fryer. There we go. It's either air dry or air fried. And he basically put Skittles into that, and apparently those things are very good. And it wasn't like a TikTok thing. He actually tested himself, made the full video. He put a bunch of candies into the air fryer, and then again, it could not be an air fryer, because he left those things for like 6-7 hours. I know it had some kind of connection with air, and he like put it on the plates. He wrapped those plates with aluminum foil. Was mining in Skyrim? Yes, it was. It always was in original Skyrim. You always had to collect a little bit of iron, a little bit of you know, stuff, so we can get your smithing up. But mining did not increase your smithing at all. Ooh. Unknown books. Now I remember what I was looking for. The unknown books. Bring ancient farmer to Ugar. I need to find those books. First time you're learning that? Well, there's, you know, there's always first time for anything. Now I remember what I need to do over here besides like exploring this entire. This is actually a very beautiful place. In a matter of fact, this is a perfect screenshot right here. Toggle menu. F12. Actually, I don't think I can do the F12. Do I have a print screen? I think if I want to do something over here, I need to... Hold up. I need to get the GOG client to go. Because I have this on GOG.com. And I want to see which button is responsible for doing screenshots. I really want to make a screenshot of this. This is beautiful. Any kind of settings, any kind of options, if I could. There it is. Okay. Game friends, integrations. Maybe it's in settings. General interface. No. Show online, no. Notifications, updating, game features. I don't think I have anything, and because I kind of screwed it up. Well, I kind of screwed it up, in a way that my keyboard does not have a print screen. It's my keyboard is 75% or 65%, so it has every single thing but not the numpad, and I'm stupid because of that, and I really feel bad about it. Auto updating cloud save, installing, updating, no. Bandwidth, don't care about that. Notifications, no. Game invite, positions, volume, no. Interface, that's also I'm not interested. Language, English, yeah. Integration, Epics, Steam. I connect that with Steam. Why would I do that? Well, I guess we are not gonna make the screen of the screenshot of that specific thing, sadly. Then again, I can't make a screenshot. Hold up, I just remembered something. I can get back to the game, switch to cutscenes, unpause, and make a screenshot like this. I totally forgot that I have the screenshot button on the stream deck. And of course Serana almost fucking ruined the shot. What a surprise, right? What a freaking surprise. I'm so happy that I managed to capture this. Because this is beautiful. Yeah, Serana went... Serana, hey, I want to be in that photo too! Hey, what you doing? Don't mind me standing here in the corner, right?
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are
Yep.
you prepared to... Ariel bless you, child. For you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Everlasting wisdom. Yes. That's 3 out of 5 right there. I'm still looking around for those goddamn books as well. I'm probably gonna have to Google those books, because if I'm correct... Yeah, the books are not marked on the map whatsoever. But I could summon Durnivir over here, can I? Summon Durnivir? Yeah, let me try it out. There's enough place for this.
Oh, not here. I can feel my strength returning each time I am set free from that prison.
Yeah, go ahead, enjoy yourself.
Hear now the second word of soul tearing. Vase. Meaning to tear your enemy's soul from its living vessel.
I think you need a tissue. And he just leaves just like that. Oh, careful here. You careful, don't fall into the waterfall. Well, reverse psychology it is. Yay!
I told you.
And I didn't care. Actually, let me get that torch from you.
What is it?
Or maybe not. You can actually... I think you can use it infinitely. I wonder what killed all those farmers. It was definitely not me. And I can also see, yeah, there are some farmers that are still alive. A feral farmer. Oh, that's a new one. A Falmer killing Falmer and no pants? What can I say? Even deeper fall. Siron is gonna love this one. I don't really want to like go there yet. Water, please. No. Okay, I want to go on the other side of the ridge over here. See if there's anything of interest. Do it. I mean, I will do it. It's unavoidable, like death and taxes. If there's only one thing that I am not smiling upon, is using candlelight. I cannot stand candlelight. The light from that spell is just so bad. Whee! How is my torch still lit? Waterproofing. Waterproofing, nothing else. Okay, so that basically took me all the way back over here. Well, lesson for the future, never do that shit again. The Middle Ages waterproofing.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Sight, learning. I think it was learning that I filled up the latest. Yep. Okay, let me get back over there. Oh, also let me just not use that torch, because I don't have any more torches. So okay, let's just not fall into the current. Hi, Donavir. If I recall correctly, this place actually do have 2 dragons. Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. Because now I see this open area over here and I know exactly what is going to happen. Yeah, just a little thin. Elven sword, resist fire, but no secret books. Yeah, that ice is totally not gonna crack at any second and reveal a hidden dragon that you should not expect to see whatsoever at any second. Like, that's not going to happen, come on. Let me use the water breathing over here. kinda wish I could cast spells underwater myself. This river is pretty damn big. Not gonna lie. It's also getting... Called it! Well, let's go. What kind of dragon is this? I think it's, that's 2 dragons. And all of them making quite a noise. Now dum. Okay, Berserker Rage. And Elemental Fury, please. Oh, you really decided to be like this. Okay, fine. I can deal with 2 dragons at the same time. That is not a big of a deal for me. They're named dragons, but they are weak as hell. I smell weakness. That deals with one of you. Okay, now where's the second guy? I simply wish that all dragons were leveling up with the player. Health, at least health-wise. I guess that did it. But I'm still interested in what is down below the water. And yeah, I want 2 difficult dragons because these guys, it's pretty clear that only one of these dragons was leveled with the player, even if the other wasn't. The other was kind of lame. And very easy to kill, even though they were revered dragons, which they should spawn up at level, like, I think 70, 80. And they were technically not even a competition. So yeah, I would like to have stronger dragons, or at least the dragons that are leveling constantly with the player. Like, I would be basically happy with having a situation where even a regular dragon that's gonna pop out, like, randomly, that his health raises, like, by percentage. Like, every single level that player gains, he gains, like, 1% more of his health.
Where'd you come from?
But unfortunately, when it comes to Skyrim, leveling of the enemies is not just dependent on how high of the level they can reach, it also is dependent on the area they are spawning in. Because if area has limited maximum level of like leveling for any kind of NPC, then they're gonna have to be restricted by it. Also, there's a situation where enemies could be just locked to only get to a specific level that they're supposed to be. Like you can see it in X-Edit if you are modding. You can check those stats. You can see those things. Oh, that's a word of power. Magica, drain vitality. We'll take the hysteria, sure, why not? Also, I'm gonna unlock it. That was drain vitality. We still need one more drain vitality shout that I do not even remember where it remotely is, and after that we will be pretty much good to go. It will be able to do the drain magicas, the drain shout at any point of the game. Anyway, let's move on. We still have the entire Vale to clear up before we even gonna go for anything else here to do. I'm pretty sure that we are gonna end up the stream when we're gonna clear up this place, which, quite honestly, I do not really know how long it's gonna take, because I haven't been here in a long time. Quite frankly, the longer the better, because we can absorb quite a lot of beauty over here. And also all the ores. I would be stupid just ignoring them. Speaking of encountering two difficult dragons, I actually already had that pleasure and displeasure. Because when I was doing like bounties before going for Dungar DLC, I have also had a situation where on Mount Enthor I had to fight two dragons. Two legendary dragons. And I fought them, but only one of them have gave me their soul. The other one have only gave me the loot. And the one I tried to teleport to receive my bounty, the game decided to be like, LOL, no you won't. You ain't gonna do it. The game have basically crashed. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Yeah, unknown book. Urak is gonna take his sweet time trying to just like that one.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution.
Yep.
Are you prepared to... Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Good boy. Alright, that's 4 out of 5. We still need to find a, there's a hidden giant inside of this place. There's also an entire freaking Falmer encampment, which I think I'm gonna go for it right now. But I know for a fact that there's a giant hidden like under the rocks or under like ice something. It's not anything, I don't think it's a named giant, but I know there is a giant here. And we're gonna find it. We're gonna find them all. Every single one of them. Okay, so what do we have here? Pearl, small pearl. Did I even ever eat a small pearl? Well, now I did. Not that it really brings any difference. What kind of staff? Lightning shock. Pointless. Pointless because not expensive. At this point I'm only picking up items that are just pure gold. Or items that are basically remotely useful to me. Which, well, remotely useful. That's super vague. What I was trying to say, that I'm basically picking up items that are expensive. There's not really a lot of items that are gonna be useful for me. Damn, this place is filled with ore. Okay, I don't know what she's firing at. First I'm gonna search the lower section of this place before I'm gonna go higher. You know what's even more disappointing about the dragons than I just thought? Is that both of them were named. In my modest opinion, named dragons should always be considered like boss fights. You know, something that is at least a mini boss fight, something that is difficult, something that is tough, something that can cause even a little bit of trouble to the player, something that is an actual challenge. These guys, not really. Sad to say, but these guys are not really that challenging. Okay, wait a second over here. I'm gonna dig this out. Okay, thank you. There we go. Thank you for waiting. Now die. Over there. You know, fighting is going in and out everywhere. And what does Lander do? Or ladies and gentlemen, that's your typical Lander experience. Let everybody do his job and only participate in the more recreational parts of the life. Exactly, loot is more important than fighting. If you don't have a good loot, you cannot really fight now, can you? Fish. That's a cod. Is cod a regular food, or is it actually... it's actually food, okay. Gonna eat that fish raw. I just made some sushi. Well, that definitely feels like a path forward, so... What have technically happened right now is that we have managed to skip the entire... Well, maybe not the entire, but the entire upper section of the farmer village. I think it would be a good idea to basically move back and attack them now. Now that we are not so preoccupied with mining. Not gonna lie, this place is kind of big and ginormous and big and stuff. Bye. Have a nice swim. It's not my problem anymore. Sprint shield bashing is always satisfying. Always. Is he also stands on the bridge? Yes, he does. Bye. That is a pointless thing. Also have picked up a potion of something. Strength. Okay, I can use it right now. Whatever. I have my own potions that are much stronger, but I'm gonna use them anyway. Frost salts on other hand, that's gonna be useful for the bolts for the crossbow. Crossbow that I'm not even ever gonna use though. I can hear a that's not a hidden giant. Though it's definitely a frost giant. Yeah, okay. Element of Fury is on. Let's go. Good night. Emerald Paragon. Huh. Was those important, or was there just precious little thing that that we could find? Well, either way, it's mine now. Oh, how much I wish I could just telekinesis his ass towards me. You know, just pick him up for a second, then just drop him. That would be evil. What if I am evil? Oh, hi, Miko. I think we should, like, go down over there. My major problem with this location is that it's just so ginormous, it's very easy to get confused. I see a red marker. Is that the guy down below? Oh yeah, it is. Is that a warmonger? It is. But he's very, very damaged, so... yeah. It won't last very long. Might need to start looking for... oh, there it goes, volume number 3. I don't remember what volume number 2 is. I don't even know how many volumes there is of that book. Ah, shit. Like I said, those books are not marked with any kind of map marker or anything like that. What's the name of the quest? Anyway, Ancient Farmer Tomes. Okay, that's another mod I need to add because it's kind of stupid. Ancient Farmer Tomes markers. That's gonna be another mod I'm gonna add for the next playthrough. Because I'm gonna be honest. If I was going for full immersion, that thing would be 100% correct and I will not use the markers. But I'm not really looking for immersion that much. I'm just looking to have fun. Okay, what do we have when it comes to this godforsaken place? Well, okay, so we have this, so I'm gonna have to use the torch. My last torch, by the way. Well, okay, that's not the shot that I wanted to use, but I'll take it. Damage is damage. And I need the mark for death for the future.
That'll teach you.
We have ebony bow, necklace. Ooh. That is actually quite expensive. 1500 gold? I mean, sure, I'm not gonna get the 1500 gold like precisely, but expensive item is expensive, and I'm gonna grab it. I can hear a very, very weird sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it too. It was like a growling, but not really. Ice spike is useless. I believe that's the sound of a shell bug. A shell bug that is definitely somewhere nearby. Yeah, I can definitely hear it. And I think this is one of the rooms where you can get a shell bug. Yeah, there he is. But yeah, shell bugs. I believe there is something unique that you can do from the shell bugs. Like you can actually kill them, but there's something that you can craft that is unique to the shell bug itself. Don't really remember what it was though. It's also pretty important to not kill the thing, because once you kill it, it doesn't spawn back. And that killed it. So we need to load the game. We can loot this thing only twice. Oh, never mind. I'm loading it for a reason, don't worry. Basically, don't touch it anymore. We have looted twice, we have the shell bug thingy. I think there's required like 2 or 3 of them to craft the specific item that I have in mind. I do not remember what item it was. Only the fact that there was an item. Well, we can manage to get back over here, I guess. I'm also gonna be perfectly honest, I don't really know where I am. So I remember... Oh, wait, I can push this guy out. Hold up. Let's go! Bye! Yeah, I believe that what I wanted to do is I wanted to get all the way down and start to looking for that farmer, or through that farmer village from the very beginning, instead of just rushing in. Yeah, and we have started over here, I believe. Because that entire area over there is super confusing to me. Anyhow. And I do remember that, like, there are... I think there's another shell bug, but I think it's in Forgotten Vale, but I did not manage to catch it or find it or figure out where it actually is. And I think for creating this specific crown thingy, if it's a crown, I know it was an item. I don't remember which one it was. I might even Google it right now. Like, screw this. Let's just Google the thing. I'm gonna figure out what it is. Okay, so Skyrim, shell bug, chitin. Mine with shellbug, get the shellbug helmet. Yes, shellbug helmet. Heavy armor helmet that requires shellbug chitin, 2 shellbug chitins and 1 iron ingot. It's basically a unique it's a unique thing for the Falmer armor if you really feel like having it. I kinda don't. But other people might. Okay, so the game tells me that no matter what I'm gonna do, which actually I could ignore that, I could just go down over here and then follow my adventure over here, I suppose. Ultimate Magica. Yes, please and thank you. So I'm still finding the low-level potions on my adventures. Okay, so this is where the Frost Giant was. And we have already found the book. So I guess I need to go that way, all the way over there. Because I do remember I have abandoned looking in that direction as I wanted to clean up this entire camp first. And this is where we found the book. So now here and to the right. It feels like I could climb up over there for probably some reason. Let me check it out. Oh, there is a reason. All of them are lying on the ground. not gonna lie, I would prefer if all of these ores were just gold instead of moonstone. Moonstone is not bad, but I prefer gold. Because the more gold I will get throughout the, like, all the crafting sessions, the less I have to worry about smithing in general. I think that's another moonstone over there in the corner. Oh boy. Serana, you kinda deal 0 damage to them. Why do warmongers have only like ice spikes? Like they're not. This is not really a powerful thing to use, like at all. Well, it's time to clean up another cave. Glacier Crevice. Okay, got both of them at the same time, that's good. Yeah, throwing him down is not gonna kill him. Oh, no, of course he went underwater. Okay, so problem with enemies in Skyrim is as follows. Once enemy goes underwater, you cannot kill him. You just cannot kill him. You're better off using console commands just so you can get rid of the combat music, because once enemy goes underwater, unless he knows where the surface is, which most often he doesn't, then enemy being underwater is gonna dodge all your attacks, nothing is gonna hit him, he's gonna just stay underwater and just keep on screaming at you, and you're always gonna have the red marker and you are not gonna be able to do a goddamn thing.
Not the most solid construction. Where'd you
You're being weird, dude. That's your first message that you're doing in the chat. You're weird. You're just weird. Get that fucking thing away from me. Merry Christmas. Go try and ruin Christmas for somebody else. Yep, telling you. Once he's underwater, he's just gonna be a remaining as a red mark over here. What does that mean one day? Because I know you are on my channel for a long time, so I'm giving you a chance to excuse yourself. A one small chance, so better not fucking waste it. You mean he won't? Oh, obviously he won't donate. Like, I'm not stupid. And I'm not stupid to like to do things like that. I don't understand people like that. It's just so weird. And why do I have a lot of morons during Christmas season? Like people are really bored out of their ass just because they have 2 days off. Or 1 day off. If somebody wants to donate money, just donate for the fact that I'm creating content. Or just because you want to support me.
Who's there?
I find it, in my opinion, I find it absolutely stupid. If you want to support somebody, just support somebody. And if you find a reason to support somebody, it's better be something that is fucking normal and acceptable for the content provider. And that's something that is basically weirds out not only the content creator but also a lot of people in the chat. I just don't get people like that. There's guy number 1. And then goes guy number 2, and almost me as well. Yeah, he's gonna take his time to fall down. I think there's one guy above me. Yeah, I also believe that, you know, it's a creep. In general, I believe that that guy was basically a creep. Okay, let's assume for a second that I'll be dumb enough to do that. He would not send that money. Warmonger? Is he still alive? Did he manage to fall low enough that he didn't... Okay, I don't know what have happened. He just disappeared. But yeah, I bet that even if I would fall for it, he would not even send me the money because, you know, creeps work that way. Try to bait you with the promise of quick monetary gain. You know, it first starts with that and then it goes even worse. Maybe I'm over exaggerating to some extent, but I know for a fact that people are on the internet can be not healthy mental wise. Whoops. Well, there goes me. There goes me, and there also goes him. Because, like I said, enemies underwater are broken.
This won't end well for you.
You know, it's not really as bad as it was like last year. Last year Christmas I had this guy that was like constantly harassing me on my channel throughout the entire, like since the first day of Christmas till the end of the year. I had this guy that was like constantly harassing me, telling me how weak I am. Well, it's actually forming that politely. But he was claiming that I don't know what mental weakness is, that I am weak for saying people or having a disclaimer about my mental issues, that all I'm doing is faking. He was even claiming that he is a actual psychologist and psychiatrist at the same time, you know, two things. And he was claiming that every single time I banned his account, he basically created a new account. All the time, like I think he created at least like 30 or 50 accounts, trying to get to me, trying to break me. And the only thing that he did was that he pissed me off. That he said, I do remember that he said that I do not know anything about life, that I'm weak, that I'm useless, that I'm a piece of shit, and I'm faking, that everything that happened to me is never really happened. I don't remember if I have the archives on what he exactly said. I know that I have made some screenshots of that. But that person was absolutely disgusting. You know, now in Twitch you have tools that even if somebody who is banned is gonna type again in the chat, most likely, if you have the proper settings, they are invisible to everybody else. But yeah, that was basically kind of Christmas ruin. Like I had to, it was the first time ever that I actually needed to have mods on my channel. There was a situation in which I couldn't handle myself, because most of the time I can deal pretty well with delinquents. If I don't want to see somebody in the channel, somebody is behaving just weirdly, creepily, then I'm just getting rid of them. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm just banning people if I find something that is wrong. But this guy was the only guy that was so sufficiently persistent in all the things that he was doing. Actually, hold up. Can I... Okay, so I need to bring all the books to... Can I push him down? Is that gonna... Oh my god, it didn't even push him away. Oh well. I don't know who he was. I'm gonna be quite honest, I did not care. With the amount of evidence that I have collected against him, I could very easily... Well, besides reporting him to Twitch, if I really want to push it that badly, I could basically self-own investigation. Oh, sorry, Miko. I think I just sent Miko to oblivion. Oops. Yeah, if I really was that annoyed with the guy, which I was, but if I wanted to push it, I could even go further with that. Like besides going to support, I could actually go for some form of a legal action. Really, dude? Come on, fall down, thank you. But then I thought, is it really worth it? I basically thought to myself that it was just not worth it. In my opinion, people like this should get their lesson. But in the end, I thought, yeah, fuck that, it's not worth it. And then I basically have figured out, hey, Twitch have released those options of... like, you can basically monitor the people who are constantly creating new accounts, avoiding getting banned, you know, all that stuff. And eventually, basically, I have figured out a way in which I could basically make his messages not appear anymore, either for me or for anybody in the chat. So at that point... At that point, he basically, you know, became a non-existent entity. I mean, I'm pretty sure just because of the boredom, I can pretty much guarantee you that he created probably like even more accounts, and he started following me with them. I remember he even brought like a couple of his friends along, started to try to harass me and bully me, but that didn't really work that well. And of course, most of the accounts that he even created were created with my name in mind, as in maybe not my name specifically, but my person in mind. Like basically, if like he created names like for example, if I admitted that I have depression or I have bipolar disorder or something like this, he would create an account named LOL Fat Schizo 69. You know, that what he would do. And the only thing that I can, there was the good story, the good end of the story is as follows. Basically, if something like this happens, just turn on the shield mode. Just straight up turn on the shield mode, because now we have that. I can basically prevent some of the words to be just written in the begin with, like if it's offensive. I can even prevent, with one press of a button, I can just make subscribers only to talk in a chat. I can disable chatting for like 1 hour, which actually follower only, subscriber only was a good thing to have when I was doing the Dark Souls marathon this year. I was doing the Dark Souls marathon, and we basically had a situation, Diamond Paragon. We basically had a situation in which I was botted. Like, I was constantly, relentlessly raided by bots, and those bots basically, instead of like, they were not even like hate bots, which was also prolific. Those bots were basically constantly spamming, "Hey, wanna become famous" stuff. You know, those kind of bots. And it was probably the only time when I have turned on the subscribers only. And even if somebody had followed, they had to wait for like 1 hour to actually post a message. But besides that, you know, it's your typical stuff like this, like, you know, something that could be just one shot and then people are just not like that, not appearing anymore. It's kind of worrying that stuff like this mostly happens during Christmas. It's what bothers me is that people do not understand that Christmas is a time that even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you want to have a little bit of peace. Yeah, I had that. Like I said, I had that option. And you know, it worked. Now, honestly, Twitch is actually dealing with those types of bots quite well. Because, let me give you an example. Right now, you have all the phrases that you have, and also the amount of bots that are constantly getting reported. It's actually, you know, the reports are working, the bots are disappearing, those accounts are becoming less and less threatening. And that's a wrong shout. Again. Yeah, the first guy that I have mentioned, the one that was, you know, creating several hundred accounts, several accounts. Yeah, this guy, he basically wanted my attention. Once I figured out the option and basically ignored every single thing that he said, he just kind of disappeared. So yeah. But yeah. As I was trying to say, the one good lesson that came out of it is to not... It's basically, if you see an interaction like this and the banning just doesn't help, the best thing that you can do is just ignore this type of people. As in, like, really just ignore them.
Who's there?
And then just... when the stream ends... just report the accounts and let the Twitch do its own thing. Hey Cog, hey Turning. Yeah, you might be lacking attention, but you are not insulting everybody nearby you.
What have you got? Done?
Or, you know... yeah, just straight up don't insult anybody while you are asking for it. That's turn number 4. I'm still looking for the tone number 2 because we have 1, 3, and 4, and I think there's a book number 4 as well, or book number 2 at least. And I'm gonna have to Google it to find where it is because I have no clue where it might be. You're taking break from potato packages to say hi. Well, welcome. Merry Christmas. Welcome back, Cinnabar. Glad to see you. I know it's kind of a topic that I just mentioned that I even shouldn't like move or talk about during like stream, and especially during Christmas. But you guys also have to consider the one thing. I'm stupid. Once I'm starting to talk about something, I'm finishing it. Doesn't matter what kind of topic it is. So, yeah, we had a pretty serious conversation, but... or pretty, rather saddening conversation, because... just figure out that humanity's supposed to freaking die ages ago. But yeah. It just is what it is. In the end, to finalize this topic, I learned my lesson, and basically from that point on I have just moved on, and hopefully because of all that because of that experience I'm also smarter, which also made me when it comes to being smart, at least remotely, that actually made me remove all the follower alerts to avoid, you know, troll accounts to basically create racist nicknames and follow me with them on Twitch. Because let me tell you what is the problem with that. Basically, if you have an announcement and the letters are big in the middle of a screen, right? You can get banned for that on Twitch, sadly. Even though it's not like your thing, you can get banned for it. And it sucks. It really does sucks. Hey, Nesto. If somebody is gonna create like a nickname all filled with N-words and he's gonna follow you and it's gonna show up on the screen, somebody just make a snippet of that and send it to the Twitch without any context, you know, you might get severely punished for that. And I do believe that's the last thing that you want to really experience, is getting punished for something that you never had a control of. But yeah, enough about that. Don't really want to touch that conversation anymore. I said what I wanted to say. Let's just move on. Now I'm trying to find a way out of this location. Not even sure if I can. Back to cooking? Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Turning. Appreciate it. And I hope the rest of the cooking is gonna be good for you as well. Have you saved recently? Yes. Like right now? I basically have this. Excuse me. I have this a bug fix. I consider that a bug fix because it basically removes the quick saves from the game. And what else it does is that it changes every single auto saves. It changes every single quick save into a hard save. So when I'm gonna press F5, it says auto saving, but in actuality, when I'm gonna load my save folder, which is quite big, it gives you a numbered save, which is the hard save. And I love that mod to bits. I absolutely adore its existence. Hey, look at that. In the middle of the Falmer metropolis. We cannot really call it a metropolis. Like right in the middle of a Falmer, well, civilization, or at least what's left of it. Am I an orc? Yes, I am. I am an orc of the orcish family, of orcish design. Stable, reliable, Toyota.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yep.
May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Well, we've regained the passage to Inner Sanctum. I guess we're gonna do the Inner Sanctum with the Galabor, and after that I'm gonna look for the second book, because I'm missing that. Can you disenchant a Riola's bow? No, because it's a unique. Yeah, hello there. Exactly. You know, it's a on the plate, it's a fun way to have a dragon fight, and really fun way to actually show the dragons. But the dragons themselves are kind of weak. Like it's an alright thing, but I wouldn't call it anything particularly amazing, to say the least. Because one dragon, even though they are both revered and named, one of the dragon is a very, very weak dragon. The second dragon is just your typical revered dragon, which is, again, not really that much of a challenge. If you have a good equipment, that is. Which in my case, I do have a good equipment. Kinda worked for it. Here, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yeah. Ice cold Falmers.
These Falmer, they're frozen in ice. I wonder how long they've been like this.
How long? Way too long. Your friend told me you could. Well, your friend is a liar. Unless you have a mods, then you can probably do that, but vanilla-wise, we are talking pure vanilla, unmodified video game. No, you can't. Because if you're gonna destroy the Orioles bow at a specific stage, you are gonna soft lock yourself out of the quest. Oh no, I just locked myself inside over here. What am I gonna do? Okay, wait, there's the door. And another giant. I probably just locked myself from the inside, to be quite honest. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Ruby. Ruby. Okay, more elven arrows, another ultimate potion. I guess that's it when it comes to that one. Yoink. They indeed got destroyed. They indeed got destroyed, obliterated. Sent to oblivion. Blinded by the light, wrapped out like a douche. Hey, that's expensive staff. Mine now. Whoa! Okay, I get it. I get it. Greed and shit. Okay, I get it. First of all, okay, so only the arrows I find like peculiarly useful. Ice Dragon, I thought it was as soon as the bar Legendary Dragon. Legendary Dragons... I would say that dragons in general are weird. Because it's fine when they are focusing on you and you only. But the problem becomes when they just suddenly find, ooh, a fox, and then they're just trying to chase that fox all the way through Skyrim, ignoring your existence. Yeah, I will admit that is true. I'm a very high level character. Maybe to an extent, I would say that I'm way too high leveled of the character, but simply this is how I decided to play my game. Every single time I finish a faction, I basically do crafting session. I'm showing people who have problems with getting certain skills up to a certain level, how they can get those abilities up and running. And I just realized that my webcam is disabled because I was doing a screenshot. Well, I don't know for how long I had that disabled, but welp, didn't even knew about that. I just noticed. I barely have noticed. I was making screenshots and totally forgot about this. Whoopsie doopsie. It's not, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's okay. It's not like I did that mistake at the beginning of a stream. So it's all good. Yeah, but yeah, I basically had a webcam and I said, yeah, I'm gonna use that webcam all the time, and all of a sudden there's this. A small mistake, but nothing that's gonna ruin my, nothing's gonna ruin my day. The only thing that could ruin my day is probably, I don't know. Maybe I'm not even sad so I don't jinx it. I think that would be the safest thing to do. Arch-Curate Verther. I have elemental fury and need mark for death.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
I mean, there's also
Which,
Miko.
I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Ice cold, bitch. Stone Cold, Steve Austin.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own death.
Watch out!
Well, he sucks at pulling things, I suppose. There's another guy. Why is he doing all the way over here, huh? He went after my dog. What a prick.
No! Concentrate the preparation!
You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can.
I think I
He's up
bleeded
there on
out a
the
little
balcony.
bit.
Come on.
No, it's just the frost. Okay, never mind.
Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl.
Was.
I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelabor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
Oh yeah, stripping armor. Ah, Felicia. Let me take this entire Falmer set because that belongs to the museum. And also I need to do this. Bye!
What now?
How did she pick him up right now? Trust me. We are talking about the actual vampire over here, like the vampire, not the one of the first, but Serana is pure-blooded vampire, because you have to make a, Williams. I actually need to download it to my sound effects, but yeah, Serana, unlike most of the other vampires that can be found in Skyrim, she's a pure blood. She is the vampire that have been created by Moloch Ball during one of the ceremonies, which I'm not gonna get into details of that because, yeah, they are not very comfortable to talk about. But yeah, basically Serana is pure-blooded vampire, which means she is like the closest to Moloch Ball when it comes to like power scaling, if you can even talk like that, than any other vampire that we can find. Like pretty much every single other created vampire after that is not gonna be as strong as Serana and her family.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
The betrayed weren't to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
He was a vampire, and he controlled them.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Why?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
Well, a little bit optimistic considering that the other Falmers are not as, well, tall as him, they're not as intelligent as him, and also their eyesight is quite non-existent. But you're welcome.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain some hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Auriel bow. And we're gonna upgrade this guy. Can I get some... Okay, so when it comes to Auriel's bow, it's an artifact that can be used in two ways. If you infuse the arrows with the blood of a Falmer, like this guy over here, you basically spread sunlight. And if you infuse the arrows from the Auriel's ball with the blood of a pure vampire like Serana over here, you can cover the sun in shadows for a limited amount of time. Cure, what will happen with you now?
Even with Verther gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel remains. I have been sworn to protect this veil and everything it represents until I die. Farewell, friend.
Which, when it comes to elves, it can be hundreds upon hundreds of years.
Not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
Question mark?
That's what she said.
If there's anything at all I can help you with, please ask.
Can betrayed ever be cured?
I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. but I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
Why?
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today.
Yep. Then there's no hope for them, sadly.
Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance. But over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race.
Serana has her pee-pee-poo-poo dance again. What happened to Chantry now?
While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind.
Then I've contributed to your kind's extinction.
There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves nestled elsewhere on Nirn.
I kinda hope for that.
Vertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand.
What will you do then?
For the time being, I will remain here on the Overlook and continue trying to keep the Sanctum free of the betrayed. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course.
What can you tell me about Auriel's bow?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorcan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
What can it do?
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
Sounds powerful.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
There said something about using blood.
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
Which I really won't. How do I obtain sun-hollowed arrows?
I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
How much stuff can you put in a chest? As much as you want, there's no limit for the chest. Can you make me some sun-hollowed arrows?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know.
There we go.
Absolutely. I can only... Absolutely. Absolutely. I can only do 20... Absolutely. 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 I can only do 20 at a time.
He's imbuing it with his own blood, by the way.
Absolutely. 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 I can... Absolutely. 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 I can... Absolutely. 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 I can only... Absolutely. 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 I can only... Absolutely. Absolutely. I can only
Okay,
do 20
I
at a...
think I'm good. How many sun-hollow arrows? Okay, 500. I went a little bit overboard. I'm not gonna deny, but I made them specifically for the boss fight.
So if you want the rest of your arrows
It's
blessed,
not
let
as
me
shiny
know.
as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
That's what she said.
What do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he'll have to. If we do, he'll have to die. Maybe we can reason with him. Let's run as far as for me as we can. If we do, he'll have to die.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, This has to end here and now.
Then let's face him together.
If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
If there's assistance I can provide, just
Yeah,
ask.
so it seems that we are gonna be able to finish the Dawnguard DLC today. That's actually pretty nice. If there's something that I actually need to Google, is the Palmer, it's the Palmer books. Skyrim, Dawnguard, Palmer, tomes, because I need to find tome number 2 and I just don't know where it is. Number 2, use the Emerald Paragon at the Paragon platform. Eh? Broken pillars and multiple broken pillars as seen to the right. Emerald Paragon at the Paragon platform. Where's the Paragon platform though? Oh. Okay. Okay. Do I have Emerald Paragon with me? Diamond Paragon. Yes, I do have Emerald Paragon. So now I need to get away from here and find
If there's anything at all I can help you.
one of the other things. Okay, where's the guy telling me to go? Emerald Paragon. It's gonna be from one of these things. Resolution. I think it was the site. Let me try the site. Because it's from one of these that I can go. What's my actual objective? No, it's not here. Let's try Radiance. Because I think I know what kind of thing that he's talking about. No, that's Radiance and that's not the one. Temple Balcony, Learning. Let's try Learning. So boy, we're gonna learn. Okay, it's not really here. But I can go uphill, I suppose. Also, I did not clear out the iceberg properly yet, and I'm gonna do it right now. Because I do believe that there's something that I need to find. I think there's another giant in this area, unless I'm making a mistake. Okay, there's another ore over here. Ore is depleted. You know, the thought that there's something... Ore is there? Plenty of ore. Unless you just played a pun upon me. You probably did a... You probably played a pun upon me. X-File music. I will most likely make some glass bows with that. Most likely. Yep, that's the giant I was thinking about. Right there. I might need to go through here as well if I want to finish my objective. Okay, got the Claymore, got the Elemental Fury. Let's go. Sit down. And we got Amethyst Paragon as well. Who needs a horse when you have legs? The power of legs.
And then you run wires that connect it all, and again, it just...
Yeah, I usually don't... when it comes to this playthrough at least, I don't use horses. Don't feel like that is a necessity. I think I need to go over here. Also the Vale, this area in itself, I think it also should have a separate map. The only reason for what I would use the horse would be if I would go like survival mode with survival mods. Well, okay, not survival mode from the vanilla game. I mean survival mods installed, no fast traveling, specific rules applied. I believe that there was a little chamber somewhere over here, shouldn't it? If not, I'm gonna basically search it, Google it. Hey, it is not here, I guess. Okay, let me search for that thing. Paragon platform. Enter Waystone Resolution. From there travel due east. Resolution and due east. Well, it's not a the thing of resolution, unless I'm mistaken. Let's take a look. Local map, please. That's Radiance. Okay, so I went for the wrong one. Resolution and in east. Fine. I mean, I'm gonna finish up Dawnguard today anyway, so don't worry, even if I'm gonna get lost a little bit. Don't worry about it. Did I read it correctly? Enter Waystone Resolution? Eh? Shrine of Learning. In Paragon, it's then that. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me put it like this. The photo says you exactly where to go, but the thing kinda does not. Okay, so it is over here. And I'm supposed to go the local map. Like the thing that I'm looking for is supposed to be somewhere in this area over here. Yeah, like I need to go to the east. How the fuck do I even go to the east? Hold up, because it's a local map. I need to go around. I need to climb this mountain. You're still gonna try all those paragons. Need to go around over here. Dies of fall damage. I mean, so does the horse now, doesn't it? Horses also dying from fall damage, and it sucks that they do, in my opinion. I mean, unless you have the Aardvark or Shadowmere, those things are freaking almost immortal. That's a part of the Darkfall Passage. What the fuck is that thing, dude? Like, even the photo is lying to me. I swear to God that the photo is lying to me. I swear to God, that fucking shrine of whatever the fuck name it is, it's just so stupid to find. It's radiant, so I'm supposed to go now south, and apparently that's where it is. Oh, there's even more civil ore. Okay, I'll take it. Oh my God, he cannot even find a single thing by looking at the picture. He sucks. This guy's so bad at video games. Why do I waste time? Why does this guy waste my time? Like, how do I... This is bothering me so fucking much now. Like, it's definitely not through here. Like, we can forget about it. I don't care about amethyst paragons. I already have all the paragons, I believe. What am I looking for? For a reason to live. Once if we're gonna get into the Wayshrine resolution, from there travel due east. Like, it doesn't even say which one correctly, like properly. It's not even explained right. It just gives you the most vague instructions you can ever fucking get. I hate that so freaking much. From Wayshrine of Learning, which is a Wayshrine that I have passed through. I exited for that, and I have went into the direction that apparently the photo tells me, but that direction is wrong. It's just wrong. There's no, like, a clean-cut pathway over there. This is why this area needs a map. It's horrible. It's just horrible. The same with the Soul Karen. Like, I don't understand what is so problematic with I don't understand what is so problematic with if you're sending somebody to a large area to create a map so we can look into it. I really don't get what is the ginormous problem with that. Yeah, there goes the Shrine of Resolution. And I somehow supposed to like climb over the mountain so I can find the fucking thing. Like, I wish there was like simply a simple instruction to find it, because the instruction that Wiki gives is awful. It's horrible. It's almost like reading Flextra Life guide to Elden Ring, which I did, and I hugely regret that. Okay, that's a Shrine of Resolution. And apparently the Paragon platform is all the way to the right. But how do I get over there? The game doesn't really tell us that. Travel due east. After crossing over a hill, straight ahead and slight left. Like, okay, yeah, sure. No real landmarks or anything like that, because why would you even have that? I think I'm gonna try to find a video for that, because fuck it, just fuck using that. Fuck using that. Paragon platform. Skyrim Paragon platform. Like any video or anything else. Maybe like an unofficial patch photograph with something. I don't care about Radiant's quests. I really don't care about that. Paragon platform. Also referred to as blah 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 blah. Define Paragon platform, Wayshrine of Learning, and turn northwest. Follow the river until sea path heading north. Wayshrine Learning, turn northwest. I'm gonna try this one because it's got. Sorry, it's got. That's not learning. That's resolution.
No fan.
Eh? It doesn't even say which way Shrine of Learning. Christ almighty. The more guides I'm finding, the worse they are. They really are. Okay, which way Shrine of Learning? Like, I'm at way Shrine of Learning, but it doesn't say exactly which one. I love getting lost, and I love having guides that cannot give you like a simple fucking instruction on where to go. Paragon platform. There's a riverbank. From what I understand. And it's the same. It's kind of on the other side where I have found the Sapphire Paragon. Okay, let me try to figure out where could that be on a map. Oh wait, you don't get a good map because vanilla Skyrim sucks at giving you like proper directions or giving you any sort of proper information about what you need to find and when. It's, oh my god. Honestly, I'm willing to TCL it. I'm almost willing to just click TCL and just be like, fuck it. I mean, I'm going to try because I'm stubborn like that, but it's still awful. It's horrible. That platform thingy should not be that difficult to find. It should be like, I don't know, it just should be easier. Game does not have a horrible navigation. This game has a horrible vanilla map in which you don't know where you go, even if you look at. Even if you look at it, you only have a very, very vague idea about your actual movement and where you actually go. The only thing that you have is a proper sense of direction, because you see the arrow that points you north, east, west. You know, you see that, so that's fine. But when it comes to like finding paths, roads, no, because but with somebody's very great idea, it's good to put out clouds and put out like fog to not see a goddamn thing. This is why the mods like better detailed maps with roads is actually existing, and God bless the people who created it. Or the person. Because without that we would be basically in a pile of shit and we will not be able to find a goddamn thing. That's the truth. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Yeah, it says me that there's a portal to Darkfall Passage, even though I am not really looking for that. Portal to Temple Balcony. Should I like go straight ahead? For the thing? Is that the thing over there? No, it cannot be. Forgotten Vale Cave. Like, do I have to go for the cave now? Can I climb over here, like? Okay, well, have I found this? Is this the thing that I'm looking for? Absolutely fucking not. Because this is basically where we have started. I hate this place. I really hate this place. None of the guides that I have read like give me any sort of good or bad idea about where I should actually fucking go. Yeah, let's just fucking find the video. I don't care. Those two guides that we have over here, they are horrid. They are horrible. They are disgustingly bad. They're absolutely disgustingly awful. Just gonna click on YouTube and search for that. Paragon platform. Hold up. Disable the video because I don't know. Okay, where he started. So he started at some kind of a snowy path. He didn't even, oh my god, even on the video, people cannot create like a proper informational video. Like, it appears that this guy has started at the snowy area. I don't know if it's the resolution of or learning. I think it was learning. And it's definitely not learning. So it must be resolution.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard.
Let me now check back to the video. Okay, so there's a stone, and right next to the stone there is the spirit. And that must be the guy. Okay. Where he goes next after this? He goes out. Across the bridge, he goes to the Falmer territory. Like, you could... They could very easily say, hey, go to the Falmer territory. Then crosses the bridge. Like, it wouldn't hurt to give you a proper direction of, hey, before you're gonna enter the Farmer encampment or Farmer city or anything else that's called like that. No, they have to do due east, then no landmark, as sudden, all of a sudden turn west, all of a sudden this, all of a sudden that. It's just pain, it's just cancer. Okay, I think I see it now. Okay, so we need to go through here. Turn to the right. Follow through. Then turn over here. I think he went... I think it might be right over there. But I think he also... Yeah, it must be over there because I do remember the waterfall. Hey Roger, Merry Christmas. And that's where it is. Okay, how many paragons do I have? I should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm missing 1 paragon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have ruby. So which one am I missing? I have the most important one. Okay, hold up. It might be Sapphire. Opens a portal to... No. Hold up. Once again, let me take a look which one do I have and which one I don't. Okay, so it's Amethyst, Emerald, Ruby... No, Amethyst, Diamond, Emerald, Ruby. I'm missing the Sapphire one? One last check. Yeah, I'm missing a Sapphire Paragon. Okay, where is it? Because it definitely drops from a giant. Forgotten Vale. Yeah, wow. Area where the Amethyst Paragon... Those guides that I'm reading are awful. Sapphire Paragon is located in Forgotten Vale. To find it, go to the area where Amethyst Paragon is found.
Bruh.
Of course, it says northwest of Shrine of Learning. Is the Shrine of Learning the one that I have just found? That's a Shrine of Radiance, so... Okay, at least I know where the portal is. Let me go back. Hey Thatcher. First time seeing stream 1 level 140. Well, every single time I'm playing Skyrim I reach levels like this, so... Yeah. And we are gonna go even higher. I think if we're gonna reach level 150, that's gonna be great. But I doubt. The game is definitely slowing down more and more as we play the game. Like, I should have all the shrines of all the Amethyst Paragons. I should already have them discovered. Radiance, Balcony, Passage, Learning. There we go. So from Learning, according to the game, Sapphire Paragon. Northwest of the Shrine of Learning. There's supposed to be a path uphill. Okay, so northwest. So apparently over there.
Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
So should I use this path? Because that is the furthest I can go northwest. Yeah, basically the way I'm playing the game, that it's kind of pretty much everything that I do in life. Once I start something, I finish it until the thing does not allow me to like continue. Like for example, if I modify my game and I modify it badly, and the game basically crashes all the time, and I try to fix it, but the game is basically doesn't even want to start, then you know that I simply cannot continue. But other than that, I just go until I'm finished. And also I'm doing like a little bit specific system, if you will. Every single time I end up a faction, I grind some skills up. And that's basically how it is. I wouldn't say that my run is completionist. Even if you cannot really do a completionist run of Skyrim because you have Radiant quests that never can be finished. Therefore, yeah, you just kind of cannot do that. You cannot 100% Skyrim, you cannot 100% Fallout 4, you cannot 100% a lot of games. Do I play Fallout games if I feel like it? Then yes. Yeah, I don't think I should be here. The lack of fast traveling in this location is horrible, and now I'm getting stuck over here. I really just want to end this game and not look at it anymore. This area is awful. I hate this zone. I really hate. It's beautiful, but navigation over here is just terrible. It's absolutely freaking terrible. I have found another way shrine, but I haven't found the giant that the guide is telling me about, so... Yeah, to get back over here now. I play Fallout whenever I want to play Fallout. I'm basically playing games whenever I feel, whatever I feel like. That's how I did since the beginning of the year, and I have no regret doing that. Northwest Shrine of Learning. There's a path up the mountain. Do you mean the shrine path up the mountain is this one? Because that is north, not northwest. No, you do the same thing. It's not a new quest. You do the same thing over and over and over again. Like an example of Skyrim. Talk to companions, leaders for work. You do the same thing for the same 3 people all the time. It cannot be 100% because after you've done the quest should be finished. In the meantime, you don't get the quest ended. The only thing that you get is another quest. The journal does not update. It gives you constantly a quest of ask another companion for additional work. Over and over and over again. Achievements do not matter. If you complete achievement, that's just a completed achievement. It's not a completed game. Quest complete means that the quest does not appear anymore in your journal. You don't have to do it anymore. It just doesn't happen. Do I have to go through here? Maybe? Ow. Yeah, this is the path for the fucking Oh my god, no, I'm looking for another video. I'm not gonna spend eternity. Skyrim Sapphire Paragon. Just give me the tutorial, please. Okay, it's from Resolution. From Resolution going east. Yeah, I can definitely go for the chapel over here. Honestly, I'm better off trusting like the video guides than whatever the USP wiki is typing, because neither the wiki itself or the unofficial Skyrim wiki, it just doesn't help. The directions are absolutely horrid. Radiance, hold up. Where did he start again? Forgotten Vale. Resolution. The one I'm looking at is Radiance. Okay, so we are at Resolution now. And apparently he went downhill and he went over there, due east. And the guy is right over there. Why couldn't I get like such a simple tip? Hey, the guy they're looking for is like right over there, you know? Instead, I only got more confused and more angry. Like, no, life cannot be extinct in the game because you have the spawns every once in a while in the game. You're gonna have a situation in which basically everything is gonna spawn back. I don't know how much time actually needs to pass in Skyrim. I'm willing to say that every 2 in-game weeks you're gonna get basically every single enemy or chest freshly respawn. Let's go for Sapphire first. You can, of course, with mods you can change that. With mods you can change the respawn rate to whatever you want. You can even set up the spawns to be turned either indefinitely, or you can set up the spawns to be refreshed every 24 hours. There are some people who are crazy enough that are refreshing their spawns every actual in-game hour, which causes some absolutely crazy things to happen. Absolutely crazy things. Okay, now where's the chap? Okay, now that we have this, I want to know where the book 2. Emerald Paragon. Okay, so we already have the Emerald Paragon. At least I freaking hope I do. Thankfully, we do. Thank God. Emerald. Kind of cheating into game view. Honestly, at certain points of life, it's sad to admit, but you are gonna have to use some console commands now and then. I hate to admit that, but you will. And quite frankly, there's nothing wrong about that. Like, if you're gonna get yourself stuck in a wall, TCL. If enemy's gonna, if your companion's gonna suddenly disappear and you don't know where he is, move to player. Of course, that, assuming that you have the proper print ID. Okay, where's the goddamn book? I just want a goddamn book. Down past the two broken pillars until multiple broken pillars seen on the right hand side. So I just need to be following to the right side. All situation? Okay, never mind. We good, we good. Okay, so those are the two broken pillars. We went down the river. Behind the tree, there's some weapon, skeleton, a chest, unknown book, volume 2. Behind the tree? Eh? Or maybe this is not yet the end of the river that we are talking about. I mean, quite clearly there's a waterfall. Okay, that's the one. Fine, okay, my bad. I'm willing to take the L for that one. Elven Grace of Blizzards, yeah, sure, I'll take it. That's number 2.
Tea Earl Grey hot.
I don't have any more tea, so I'm gonna drink some water instead. So I'm definitely gonna need it. Moist. Let's get back up, because I need to get that Emerald Paragon with me and go for the other gates, and then we're gonna finish Dungard, because I should be already I technically should be already be done with it, but because of those freaking Paragons, it just took a necessary long time. Ruby. And what do we get over here? Possibly lots of empty space and nothing else. Wait, isn't this the one with like way too many trees and some farmer village? Or something similar to that? Oh yeah, the shield. It's a unique shield that I needed to find over here. Warrior's shield, there we go. Stores the energy of blocked attacks. Performing a power bash will release the stored energy. That's the item I was looking for, and now I got it.
Who's there?
I'm gonna pick all the unique items because all of them are belonging to museum, and I'm getting very, very over encumbered. But quite frankly, I do not worry that much because I still have Serana with me, and Serana can also carry a little bit of items. Besides that, I also have potions. So that was Ruby Amethyst. Oh, well, hello there. So if I'm gonna use this one, it's gonna only send me down below. Hold up, where's my torch? Or will it? Because it seems like this is the end. And this must be the end. And diamond. That's the last one. After this, we can finally use fast travel. Oh my goodness. After this, we can use fast traveling and just sort my inventory, then go for the Dunguard. Because I have plenty of items over here. Some of them which will be sold, some of them which will not. Right, that's all the paragons. In a matter of fact, first, let's go to the College of Winterhold, because it's a side quest that I would like to complete. Winterhold, College, and thank God you can fast travel from this location, because if I had to manually leave through the cave, I think I would go crazy. I sincerely believe I would go more insane than a hamster with way too much energy spinning himself on a wheel.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
Any interest in ancient Falmer tomes?
Well, I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time.
Well, there you
A
go.
rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
What are you buying? Depends how much you're paying.
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
Deal.
Here you go.
And look at that, all four of them at the same time. There's Betrayed.
Divine
All
smile
four
on you.
books already have been translated, it seems. Let me try to find those books. That's a recipe. Those Elder Scrolls. That's a Diary of Fiery Graven. Journal Mirth Angoth. A spell tome which I can sell. Oh my god. That. And this book. I'm gonna have them marked, and I'm gonna leave them inside my house. Okay, let's go outside. Is that the Skyrim? Yeah, there's a Skyrim door. Let's sort my inventory, and let's finish up Dunguard DLC. So that is probably a good thing to do.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
No, that's the first thing that I'm actually hearing just by entering the city. Just Cloud City. Yay. Okay, I definitely need to get some gold ingots. That's for sure. Orichalcum ingots too. Because there was a lot of orichalcum to be found. Quicksilver too. Refined malachites. Moonstone. But I'm gonna keep the silver ore so I can transmutate them into gold. Yeah, next I'm gonna download a mod in which every single time he's gonna say that to me, he's gonna get, I think, kicked into the sky. And that's kind of a promise. Oh, I should also upgrade this bow. Then again, I don't think I really should. But I will anyway. Okay, so Dwarven, Ebony, this can be sold. Elven, this can be sold. Falmer, Glass, this can be sold. Steel bolts, sun-hollowed arrows, I need to keep them with me. Ancient Falmer armor that belongs in a museum. Scrolls, that's a fish. There's some alchemy ingredients as well, which I'm gonna leave over here because I don't care. Books, there are some books that I can leave. This is a quest book, so I cannot. This belongs over here. Elder Scroll I cannot leave. Journal of Engoth. Spell Tome can be sold. Betrayed and Touch the Sky. Now, amethysts, paragons. Can I leave those? It seems like those. Yeah, both barks can be left behind. Okay. Dragon bones, draw knife I don't need. Emeralds. Blood Varla stone on the other hand. That's gonna get sold. Initiates Ewer. Don't need that either. Shelba Chitin. Deerwolf, that's 269, and now I only have this to do. Okay, so I believe that to upgrade this weapon I need Moonstone or Ebony. I'm gonna take both. Refined Moonstone, I'm gonna take like maybe 5 just in case. And also Ebony in case. Take 5 as well. But if I want to use this weapon, I also have a specific set to increase my smithing powers, if you can call it like that. I have Orcish set, and I also have silver jewelry. Weapons can be improved. Yeah, it's definitely this one. Because that's 4 and silver. So yeah, send Nazi to the cloud district yourself. I would love to. Trust me, I would love to. Silver necklace. That's the silver ring, and I also should also have potions to increase the smithing. Stamina. There we go. We'll just put that armor on. Oh no, you are not doing what you are about to do.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic
Refined Moonstone.
Man.
161 versus... Yeah, so it's maximum upgrade over here. And we're gonna need to have that bow. For the quest, we're actually gonna have to favor it as well. Everything else can be left inside of the house or sold at Belethor's while the sun still shines. Orio's shield can stay because that belongs to the museum. Ebony ingots. Refined moonstone. Gonna keep the torch. And I think that is it. I don't read. Oh, yeah, the smithing potions. How could I forget about that? There we go. In a matter of fact, Oriel's bow and Sun Hours, I'm gonna put them already in. Oriel's bow on the number 1. Because we definitely gonna need that. Battlethorn is still open, so that's good.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Everything. Take a look.
Okay, so what can I say? Ebony Battle Axe, bow, this. Oh, he doesn't have any more cash. Well, goddamn, that would be such a shame if. If I knew some commands,
trinkets,
because
odds
trading
and
in this
ends,
game is
that sort
also
of
kind
thing.
of bad. And by bad, I mean, you know, you have a merchant and you only give him 750 gold. Even with the perks, they're gonna have maximum of like 2,000, which is not enough to even sell remotely some of the items in the game that are just dropping by default. Just saying. Did I had like any books of yeah, spells? Blood, and that's it. Yeah, we're good.
Remember, I'll give you the
121. How much septins I got? I think you can see that.
deals or die trying.
Map and for Dawnguard, I believe. Okay, quests. Kindred Judgment. Already spoke to Serana, now I need to speak to Isran. I'm actually surprised I only weighed 121. And I have all the items. Probably because I have dropped all those books. I don't know what I have done. Anyway. More weight is more weight, I ain't gonna complain.
Bow. You have Oriel's bow.
I do.
I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Well, we need your help.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel.
You're in the shop, Serana.
But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind? Her own family?
Well, Serana was right behind you, and she didn't stab you in the back or bit your neck, so I guess she's good.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for.
Yep.
Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
In case you haven't noticed, I have 369,000 septins. Probably gonna be a millionaire after I'm gonna be done selling all the unnecessary items.
For too long, we've
Ingar,
allowed
you're
those
looking
vampires
good.
to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the tide of the Dawn Guard.
Instant clapping. Instant clapping.
This is it.
Between the eyes for me.
this one day. It's time we take the fight to their door.
Yep.
Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkahar.
Hey, PDX. Alright, so this is all.
Keep your eyes open.
Let's go for it. Let's finish the Dungar DLC, which some of that should happen half an hour ago, but of course, finding directions is difficult.
We're done with this when none of them are left standing.
Yes, let's go. Look at these run. Just standing behind, not even helping.
RK and I will take care of the little... Who's that? Never should have come here. I knew I heard
something. No, I'm gonna keep the Berserker Rage for later, but I think it would be a good idea to use Mark for that. No, it actually was a good hit. ain't gonna lie, I love playing like this, you know? Acting as a semi-paladin with way too much DPS.
Unless monsters.
There's one more vampire somewhere.
Time to end this little game.
Where did he get? Okay, so they're fighting him somewhere. I don't know where. Did he get stuck down below?
And you thought I was just pretty.
Dug their own grave.
Yeah, it's also the fact that I have quite an armament. A lot of defensive stuff on my armor rather than offensive.
For the Dawn Guard. For Skyrim.
Okay, Harkon is gonna be... Well, he's gonna be a little bit of a pickle.
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
I'm gonna have to use the Berserker Rage.
Of course I do.
So I assume that he's gonna be very, very
You've
difficult to
taken
kill.
everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me.
You've
I
done
knew
it yourself.
was only a matter of
Just what
time
the hell
before
is
she'd
with my-
return with hatred in her heart.
Hatred born of your neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Your kind is a blight on this world, which is actually not... I'm gonna be honest, I kind of believe in balance in everywhere. I basically believe that vampires should exist, werewolves should exist. Like, I wouldn't really necessarily say that the vampires are all evil. Like, look at Serana, she's a good example.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
I would never harm Serana, she's too important to me. I'm only here to kill you. This is about more... This is about more than killing vampires. I would never harm Serana.
Then my daughter is truly
Hey, Hunter.
lost. She died the moment she accepted a mortal into her life.
Enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
No, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Never.
Very well then. You leave me no choice.
Okay, so I have the Berserker Rage already activated. Mark for death to reduce his armor, if I could find it. Wow, you have to be kidding me. Let me guess. If I'm not gonna kill skeletons, he's not gonna reappear. Okay, he's annoying. Well, he needs to appear again eventually. Yeah, he's done. 0 HP.
Fall for your tricks. Teamwork right there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this much. Harkin himself is weak. Like, he's only annoying. I'm gonna be honest. Harkin himself is only annoying. He is not strong. Like, the vampires that I had to fight at the entrance to the castle were stronger. They were just so much stronger. And this guy's just nothing. I'm gonna take his sword though, because that belongs to the museum. And I already have the vampire royal armor. So yeah, I'm gonna add an additional mod to the list. The mod is gonna have a different name. I'm basically gonna find Harkin, because Harkin's supposed to be strong and not almost immediately die from like 2 or 3 hits. Like, the first stage of the fight, it was 2 or 3 hits. His HP dropped like to below 40%. And just because he is scripted to run away, that's the only reason why he managed to survive. He's pretty weak sauce.
No,
He's
that's
awful.
done.
Yeah, he's just now powder. He's now turned into chili powder. What will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
I'd love to. I would love to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I want you to tell me if Werther or something about vampire blood. Okay,
It's over.
it is.
He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him.
Indeed, it does. And now I can switch back my weapons and my arrows, because I'm not really gonna need Sun Hollow arrows. I'm gonna switch back to my weapons of choice.
So, the beast is destroyed.
That it is.
Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands.
It's gonna be in the chest.
The Dawn Guard will now be dedicated to safeguarding it, making sure that prophecy will never come to pass. You've served Skyrim well. Even with these vampires gone, the fight isn't completely over. Once we're settled back in at the fort, there will be more work to do. We'd be honored to have you join us.
The sad part about all of this chest is fucking empty. If there's something that I should do, is also probably go to the courtyard and not even go to the courtyard. Just straight up go to the Soul Karen and talk with Valerica.
I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the
I
end
think
of
that.
something else.
I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Isran actually accepted Serana? What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna go and say hello to Valerica, I guess. I wonder. Oh yeah, there are more. Oops. Well, that's considered stealing for some reason. Blood Shrine Chalice. Oh yeah, because if you go for the vampires, you get that thing.
Do you need something?
Yeah, trade some things.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
No, actually, it's some drinks. Enjoy. It's on me. Even this one. Well, they don't really react to me stealing, which is pretty great. I think that's always should be a case, to not react to me stealing from my enemies, because they are my enemies. Well, you definitely took a lot of damage. And you're still not wearing the boots that I gave you, because why would you? Let's see what Harken's katana is doing. It's a 15 points of health. Okay, whatever. It's a big whatever. Hey Minok, Merry Christmas to you too. I can go there from balcony? I mean, yeah, sure, that's a shortcut, I guess. Okay, so Valerica. I just need to say to Valerica that, hey, the danger's over, husbando is deado. Because after that, she's gonna simply return to Cyrodiil and work on her alchemical stuff. Enchantments don't scale with level. Enchantments should only scale with the level of enchanting you have. That's what I always believed should happen to begin with. But yeah, that also doesn't happen. Like, the higher the enchanting, the more damage you get, the higher the regeneration of your items, you know, that should be something that is natural. And sure, you have the perks that are increasing the power of your enchantments, but it's kind of not really enough. Like, let me take a look at the enchanting really quick. Yeah, and I have enchanting 15, but yeah, you have the 5 ranks, but that's pretty much all there is. Thankfully, Ordinator fixes that. Ordinator fixes a lot of things. The unique enhancements. In my opinion, every single weapon like this should have its own unique enhancement. Or enchantment.
You appear to have something on your mind.
Harken is dead.
What? Are you certain?
He died by my hand.
Then I see nothing preventing my return to Tamriel. Allow me to gather some of my things, and I'll head back to Castle Volkihar. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Yay. Can I do fast traveling from here? Nope. Well, there was a little bit of hope. If we get Harken started at level 80, you should get level 80 enchant strength, something along the yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But that actually raises a little bit of a problem that was present in Oblivion. Because side quests, basically side quests in Oblivion, if you did them as at the very start of the game, you have missed on some very good enchantments. If you basically approach specific quests way too early, you kind of screwed yourself over. And that's because, you know, like I said, level scaling, if you're gonna approach the quest too early, you're gonna get like only 5 percentile. For example, magic resistance. You're gonna get an amulet with only 5% of the magic resistance if you approach the quest at level 5, but if you approach a level 15 or 20, you get the magic resistance of like 15, 22, 25, you know, that kind of stuff. So leveled stuff is kind of...
restore the castle to its former glory.
It's tricky. It's basically tricky. In my opinion, all of that stuff should only get like specific enchantment and that's it. Or basically something that's, I don't know. Level enchantments are a tough cookie to figure out. Because if you're gonna make an item absolutely overpowered, then it's not gonna be fun for anybody. But if you're gonna make enchanting underpowered, it's also gonna be super bad, because then enchanting is gonna be pointless and nobody's want to do it. To figure out that balance, you need to really sit tight. Like, in my opinion, the current enchanting stuff, like this, it's alright. Maybe increase the stats of them by itself, right? But I don't think that scaling would be good, like, at all. I think that this is... On paper, from what we can see, it works. It just works, like the entire game. I would agree that would be alright to increase this number by something, right? But I don't think that leveled scaling would be necessarily that great. Oblivion show that time and time again. $122, and I can still sell something, can I? Oh yeah, I have the jewelry. What did I have left behind? I have caraweight, I have 15 of those, which actually I need to 5. It's 11 p.m., so I'm gonna wait for 12. Gonna go to Balathor, and from that point on, I guess we're gonna have to. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap it up for today. Yep, welcome to Skyrim, where you can actually do that. So yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna do bounties and the smithing session, and it's gonna be like the very last session of bounties, gathering, last session of grinding skills, and then it's gonna be only Dragonborn, and it's gonna be end of the playthrough.
I'd even buy one. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Because technically speaking, we have done every single other thing that was to do in this game, which makes me happy. It really does.
Do come back.
Because I have not beaten Skyrim since last year. I tried to beat the game last year. The problem is I just couldn't. I modified the game kind of recklessly, and the game was just unfixable. Obviously make me mad too, because I have wasted like 2 very good playthroughs with probably one of the best looking, one of the more best looking characters that I could ever create, and I know I'm never gonna get it back. And it sucks. There's not really much I can do about it. Oh well, but yeah, anyway, like I said, time to wrap it up. I don't know how much time have passed. I'm also gonna have to wait like 2 weeks for the stuff to happen. But anyway, first of all, I'm gonna check who have gave me a shoutout today. Shoutout. Cruzman have received a shoutout because I think he was a first person that have one of the first people that have arrived on the stream. We have Vintage RPG, and she was playing Skyrim. There we goes the clip of Skyrim. I'm gonna immediately update like this stream of the title stream. Why not?
It's so bad. Why doesn't he have plot armor?
Oh yeah, the things that you get for for not the bounties. How do you call them? The inheritance. You get 100 gold inheritance for something, and a lot of NPCs are not even protected properly in this game. Or quest protected or anything like that. It can be quite embarrassing. Also, Andy. Oh my god, what is that dog doing? What's wrong with it? Welcome to Skyrim. It all of it just works.
And then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works.
It all just works. Don't worry about it. It's a perfectly balanced, perfectly stable, perfectly perfect with perfect everything. Also 16 times the detail. Don't forget about it. We got Sodium giving the shout out, and he was. This is a clip from Diablo 2, but he was playing Fallout 4. He's currently playing Fallout 4. I think also Crunchy have received a shout out, but let me check really quickly who is live today. Who I can curse with my face.
Holy shit. Holy shit, man. 14 wall resistance.
Oh, Matt? Yeah, I see Matt. And Crunch, he was playing Outer Worlds, which is a game that I still don't have, but I will get it eventually. One day, I will get it. One day. I mean, Matt's doing no damage Christmas edition, so why not? I'm gonna raid Matt the Rock today. A wee bit of a present with the raid. It's even over here visible, so I can just press one button. That's gonna be good.
I picked up this.
And that's all when it comes to the shoutouts. So now it's time with the chat time. Yeah. Crunch, let me put it like this. If I had all the money in the world, I would buy all the newest games. I can't. I really want to like buy the Callisto Protocol, Resident Evil 4. There are all the games on my Steam wishlist that I really want to buy, but I never have enough money. There's always something else that comes through. But yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. It was definitely fun, even though it lasted a little bit longer, but it's fine. I guess it's okay. If you enjoyed, consider following me on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, something to like, all that goofy stuff. Links to my YouTube, Discord, Twitter, whatever you guys need is down below on the panels. Discord following when I go live. Twitter to know. Twitter actually just for random posting. And okay, Discord for when I go live, and YouTube for VODs. And for more support, you guys can support me via on Twitch via Prime Gaming regular Twitch subs, ad reviewing nice looking emotes, option of bits for even more unique looking emotes, and for people who wish to support me more directly via donations, people who want to see me gain more money. That sounds very bad, but it's actually true. There are 3 links for people on YouTube. That's video description, but for people on Twitch, that's gonna be chat and also panels below, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and Ko-Fi for donations. Thank you guys very much. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, Skyrim, bounties, gathering, grinding. That's basically what we're gonna do tomorrow. At least we're gonna plan for at least 6 hours. And yeah. Hope you guys are gonna have a good rest of the day. I'm gonna start the raid right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to say hi on the Matt the Rock's channel. because I believe that I should not be the only person that says hi when I'm raiding. So yeah. Alright, have a good one, guys. See ya.